Hello, Aquarius and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. My name is Nina. I am the reader here on the channel. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Today we are going to take a look at your week ahead tarot reading for December 8th through the 14th. If you enjoy the message, find that it resonates or that it's helpful for your situation, and would like to view future videos, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome. Also, if you wanted to get entered into the drawing, I do here every month. All you have to do is comment your astrological sign below. So let's get started here, Aquarius. Most important message, Spirit, for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to see for December 8th through the 14th? Ace of Spring and Queen of Spring. A lot of fire energy, taking action, going after what it is that you want. Maintaining a balance between work and home. Also, with the Three of Spring, I feel like there may be a need to sit down and cultivate a plan. Where do you see yourself going? What path are you on? What steps can you take to get the outcome that you desire? Those types of questions, right? I feel like reviewing and releasing is definitely going to be necessary, especially going into this next decade. I do get the sense that you are going through that process right now as we speak. Maybe even have already started. Going through reviewing, releasing, trying to understand why things have happened the way they have. Take time after you review and release. Don't forget to follow up with the plan, because whenever we release anything negative out of our life, we always want to replace that with something positive, or we're gonna go right back to that old negative thing. Okay, so take some time this week if you can, Aquarius, and really make this plan with your eye on the long term. Because I feel like you've really already gone through this review and release, or have been in the process of it. So there's no need to keep beating a dead horse, right? Just moving forward. Be sure and make a plan. Make a plan. The only reason why a plan is so helpful is because, you're going to have the days where you remember everything you need to do and be on track. But life is always going to throw that doozy out there. And you're going to have a plan, or you're going to be living life by the seat of the pants, letting life control the situation. I do feel like I'm going to get some clarification, but there's definitely some toxic energy coming out in the reading. There is a need to end something here in order to bring balance into a situation. So the beginning of the week is when I feel like there's really overindulgence, some type of toxic energy. This could very well be substance related, but it could also be like gambling or something. Whatever the case may be, it's overindulging because the devil is like toxicity, codependency patterns, addictive behaviors. Feel like the reason why is because you may feel this ending coming. But understand here, Aquarius, that everything happens for a reason. And going through this review and release process, making a plan is going to help with the confusion, help clearing whatever indecisive energy that you're feeling or that another person is feeling. Always planning it out is going to help clear that confusion. Taking the time. I also am getting a lot of cards symbolizing balance. The Justice star, right? The Justice is confirmed. So make sure that you're just really thinking before you make a decision. Like weigh the pros and cons. Even if you have to, like, can I get back to you in a second on that, right? Putting them on pause for a minute instead of always responding. The Knight of Wands in this deck is more like a caution. Even though he is ready for battle, right? Because he's ready, he's guarded. There's also a kind of a sub message within that, right? He's guarded. He's guarding himself. That's still kind of a cautionary energy, okay? I am getting a sense that there is a need for self-care. Focus on self. You're going through a process of releasing. Within this process of releasing, you're going to have happy days. You're going to have really good times where you're feeling really high energy, high vibration. Then you're also going to have days where you're going to have this low energy, low vibration. I'm going to get some clarification here on a few of these cards. Let's do the Devil card first. Understand here, Aquarius, when you're going through a release process, releasing anything, whether it's a relationship, a job, moving from one place to another, it's always releasing old memories, moving into a new state of being, a new routine, a new living, a new relationship. So there's still a need to process everything, those emotions that we feel within that change. That's what readers are meaning when they say process, release, review. We're really digging deep into our emotions and kind of like, that really did kind of affect me more than I would like to admit. Or that was a good change. I'm kind of glad that I made that change. When you're going through this process, processing every little detail, understanding, coming to an understanding within yourself why things have happened or why certain things took place the way that they have. Like, maybe I could have reacted a little bit differently and I probably wouldn't have triggered this person as much. That's kind of where we're headed, right? Being more self-aware. Self-care is being self-aware. Okay? So let's get some clarification on this Devil card. The Devil really symbolizes being tied, okay? Feeling trapped, being tied to whatever, a relationship, an addiction, a job situation, feeling trapped. Okay. It can also symbolize being trapped by your own beliefs, right? Being trapped by ego. Take time. Take time to really release that energy. Like I said, being self-aware. Understand that sometimes this is very well an addiction to money or a belief around money. A lot of these belief systems that we have, they stem from our childhood. That's why I like the saying, how does it go? Sometimes maybe it's not about learning who we need to be. Maybe it's unlearning everything that we have become to be who we were meant to be in the first place. Focusing on what it is that you truly want. What it is that you truly desire out of a situation. Like I said, this could very well be an addiction to money because we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is almost like wish fulfillment. It's taking care of self, being independent. And then the Four of Pentacles, which is withholding, not having enough, having a sense of lack, tells me that that could very well be what's holding you back. Belief systems around money. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. Maybe this also very well could be some type of gambling or money. Something having to do with money, for sure. This toxic energy. Chasing is being resistant. Sometimes if we're focused on the outcome, it won't come. You know, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. So let's get some clarification on the Tower. Whoa, that's nice. That's a nice relief, isn't it? I feel like whatever you've gone through with this person has definitely damaged your reputation, Aquarius, but you're going to come out of it perfectly fine. Okay. I do see you focusing more on on self-care, self-love, self-healing. There definitely very well may be some success because we have the Ten of Cups coming out with the Ace of Wands. Everything happens for a reason. And sometimes when we hold on to toxic energy, toxic people in our lives, they could hold us back from what we're meant to be or what we're meant to do, what the path we're meant to take. And understand here, Aquarius, my Aquarian friends, it might not be you. That's this devil energy that has this toxic. Maybe what you need to release is the person who carries this behaviorism. Okay, so that's where when us readers say use your intuition, be open-minded, really that's what we mean, because these scenarios can play out different ways, and when they say roles can be reversed, it goes for any reading. The roles can very well be reversed here as well. So Aquarius, there may be a need for you to release this person who's exuding this negative energy. I do see there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. I definitely am getting this as a relationship vibe, is why I keep saying a toxic person. I feel like you're being led towards a more positive connection, someone who's going to be more suiting for you. So, like I said, focus on self. Focus on self-love, self-healing, self-discovery. What is it that you like to do? What is it that you want out of life? If you don't like being alone, then there is definitely a need to process some type of painful scenario from your childhood. Don't ever, I'm not going to lie, I've done counseling myself, cognitive behavioral therapy. It was amazing. It helped me so much. And I'm not going to lie, I was afraid when I first went. I was afraid to be judged of what people thought of me. But honestly, it was probably the best decision that I ever made in my life. And it helped me become the most self-aware, just being able to be in a setting where a person can understand where I'm coming from and why. And be like, yeah, I can see why that you would act like that, but maybe this would have been a better way to react. Really, all of those people are there to do is to give you better tools to handle the situations that you're put in. So I'll never knock counseling or counselors, therapists. It's life-changing. So if you're feeling like you need somebody to talk to, don't be afraid to reach out. There's apps on your phone nowadays. There's also places that you can go to get help. So don't be afraid. Sometimes it's the best thing that you could have ever done for your life. So, Aquarius, the power thought card that came out for you is I am at peace. I am also going to do an extended reading on this reading. I want to take a little bit deeper look into where this is headed, where you're going from this. Maybe we'll take a look at this person's position, the person that you're walking away from. So if that's something that you're interested in, the link will be below in the description. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. I am at peace. So Aquarius, thank you guys so much for all the love and support, liking, subscribing, sharing the content. If you want to get in on the extended reading, link is below in the description. Otherwise, thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.